We are recording. Anyway, thank you so much, Bridget, for the lovely video that you basically made me. You sang Concrete Angels by Martin McBride. I'm going to return the favour and sing your song. This song really isn't a male singing song. It was actually by a band called Deacon Blue, and the song is called Cover from the Sky, and basically Ricky Ross is the lead singer. But for some reason, and we don't know why, it would be a good question to ask, when he decided to record this song and make it as a single and that, he decided not to sing the song himself, but to give it to his wife, who basically is in the band, Ryan McIntosh. They have both been in the band since they started. In fact, all the original members are in the band actually, apart from one who sadly died. And basically he decided that the song was going to be sung by his wife and not himself. So it's an interesting plot on that one. And it's a really nice song. The sad fact is though that the lyrics, there is some parts of the lyrics and it doesn't actually mean about, it's not, it's sung by a woman because of the words that are used in there. And I don't care, because I think it's a really nice song, and it's something that I feel that maybe I could sing to you. I might invite another one day and sing another song, but at the moment this is the one that I'm talking about doing it. And you probably don't know this record anyway, and you probably don't know the band, so you can always look on my YouTube channel, which of course you know, and that basically is for the simple fact that I have a video on there of Deacon Blue's Mega Mix, so you can look at that and get to see the band in its full glory. The song came out in 1991, and it was taken from their album called Fellow Hoodlums. So without further ado, I will get on the song, and don't forget there is a link to Bridget's, well, I will put the link down there. I'm not good with it, it's like that way or that way, you know, when they do what I'm putting here, it's down there anyway. So you can check out her basic YouTube site, just like mine. We are nothing special, both of us are. We are just basically two people that love doing blogs and things like that and so on. So basically that's what it's all about. And as I said, you know, you can go down the bottom here and basically check up on there. So without further ado, this is Deacon Blue, Cover on the Sky, as covered by myself, and going out to Bridget in America, and I hope you like it. Not a very good singer, mind you, but I try my best. I will love you when the morning is ascending. I will love you when the moon is riding high. I will love you when we only have pretending. When our homes become a cover from the sky. Well, my eyes have seen the dust and then the ashes, and the lonely white sky of your home, and the rain must cover from my lashes. When nothing gave us cover from the sky. When you're gone, I notice all your tiny touches, and it's then I see, it's then I know why. In the days to come, the one Our years they cover from the sky. From the sky. Well, we've been among the saints and the angels, and we all want to wait until we die. No, no, so we'll stand among the ruins of the moon and pray to God for cover from the sky. That is an absolute brilliant record, I think. It is one of Deacon Blue's best records, even though that Ricky wasn't the main thing never sang on it, because it was actually done by the female vocal part. And I think that's brilliant that they can do that. I don't know whether I've actually heard them sing it live, as that would be an interesting one. But it'd be interesting if Ricky Ross did try and interpret it. I mean, that's the whole point about it. But I think about Deacon Blue, I love that band so much, and it's actually interesting because they've actually done a lot of things away from the band as well as within the band. And Ricky Ross has actually written songs for other people, like James Blunt and other people. And he's also actually written songs for himself that he's done on the solo albums that he's done. He's made songs for Deacon Blue. And then, interestingly, there is also the fact that he's made a record with his wife. I mean, can you believe this? Right? Deacon Blue started as a band. Right? Great. Right? That band becomes like, great. And they sell a lot of records. And then Ricky Ross goes solo when Deacon Blue are on a hiatus. They come back and then go away again. And then the interesting part is that Ricky Ross and his wife Lorraine McIntosh, who are both in the band, Deacon Blue, decided to do one album by themselves. Can you believe that? That's so, it's interesting to see that actually does happen. That they record an album all by themselves, which is country influenced. It's an alternative country kind of album, and they went under the name of Macintosh Ross. Can you imagine what it's like to have them three artists, but they're all going pretty much it's like they don't quit one to do another. Basically, they all do it in the time apart. That's the interesting thing about it, because basically a typical example would be basically that Deacon Blue would make an album. Well, at the moment they're not making any music, but what it would be typically that Deacon Blue went off on a hiatus. Ricky Ross made solo albums in that time, and they have actually played live under all of them. Macintosh Ross has gone out and done live shows just basically on Macintosh Ross. Ricky Ross has done it by himself, and so has Deacon Blue. And it would be interesting that when they create the set list, because how do they do it? Are they just doing the stuff from... I think when I saw Deacon Blue live, Ricky Ross came out all by himself for the first 3 or 4 or 5 songs, and that was interesting. But I do remember seeing them live, and I think when Ricky Ross does solo performances, I think he has put Deacon Blue songs in there, but I think he generally doesn't do the whole Deacon Blue set list. I think what he does is he goes by doing many of his solo work, and I think the best way of doing Deacon Blue songs is if he's got anything in there that he really, really loves. I mean, he'll love the fact that he's been in Deacon Blue, he'll love the fact that he's doing Deacon Blue, but I think the main thing for me, that if he's going to go out there and do a live show by Ricky Ross on his own, right, if he's going to do Deacon Blue songs, he doesn't have to say, right, I love all Deacon Blue songs that I've recorded and that. I think it's a case that he should really do the one that he's really, really proud of more, because that will give the fans that chance, whether it's a single or an album track or something. If there's a particular song that he feels connected to in that way, it should be done. The hardest thing though is that Ricky Watson never had any solo hits. So basically, when he goes out and does solo, while he's had some singles released and albums, they haven't really sold that many compared to Deacon Blue. So it's not like he's able to go out there and do a whole solo thing. It's different when you're in a band and then you go solo and then it all becomes bigger. That's a whole different story. That's always a ball game, I think, in a lot of ways. Like if you're using, say, for example, Paul McCartney, he basically was in the band of Beatles and Wings, so he doesn't have, but he's had all this solo success, so he doesn't even need to always think about the music of Beatles or Wings when he's on tour. But we'll leave you on this one. If you also want to check out a Ricky Ross song that he did, not that I don't think he recorded it, but a song that he did for somebody else, check out James Blunt and the High, because he did that one. He did it with James Blunt. They actually worked together and did a nice little songwriting, little team going on there, and, but it is great. Ricky Ross is probably one of my favourite songwriters of all time, and I think Deacon Blue are absolutely amazing. And I do hope you liked it, Bridget, and thank you, and see you later. Goodbye.